Hello and welcome to another update video about Algorand, heavily requested by you guys, and so I'll do another one. What we can see here is basically what's playing out, what I did say yesterday. So in yesterday's update, I only did an update yesterday. We put that trend line onto this chart yesterday, and we could see we also put those Fibonacci retracement levels and the extension levels on this chart yesterday. And I said that in my opinion this temporary retracement or this consolidation that started on the 9th of September would be over very soon. And yes, it seems to be over already, because what just a day after that, so yesterday we were actually just above this trend line. When I did the video, I said we shouldn't break below the trend line to obviously continue that uptrend. And well, we broke through briefly, but we've recovered very quickly. We bounced off the 190 level again very quickly, and that was just today or overnight, and we are now above the trend line again. And that's of course a continuation of where we were yesterday. Basically you could pretend that we weren't even down here, so we're just continuing on our way the trend line, up that trend line, and it seems like that trend line is now providing some support here. And it certainly shows that the momentum is not slowing down, because as long as we keep above that trend line, it shows the momentum isn't actually slowing down. So that's very nice. We came from a nice double bottom here, moved up, and yeah, bounced below that, broke through that trend line, bounced off the 190, and now we are above the trend line again. So very bullish, nice green moves. We had a bullish flag here, and now we are up here. That could become another bull flag, but we already tried to break above 250. That's only the hourly chart here today, by the way, guys, and we had another strong rejection of the 250 level. So that's a very strong one. In my opinion, as soon as we break through the 250, that'll be a very strong move to the upside then. So where are we at the moment here on the ADX? It just shows a huge uptrend on the hourly, the RSI as well. We're now in overbought territory nearly. So it indicates a very short consolidation potentially now, because we've just had that massive move. I mean, from, you can see 19% to the upside, and also the MACD on the hourly is showing really, really positive, really good. So what is important, however, is, I mean, if you're a day trader and you could have traded this beautifully today, but I mean, I can't do an update before every breakout or after every breakout or whatever. It's just too fast, these markets. So a good strategy is, for me, always is long-term holding anyway, because sometimes you just miss these moves. And if you're a long-term holder, at least you can very beautifully participate in these nice up moves. Actually, what seems to be evolving here is actually something like a triple bottom or something. So you have one touch here, another touch here, and another touch here. And that, however, only works if we now break to the upside. Then we have something like a triple bottom, obviously very, very strong reversal pattern of that consolidation here. So that could really help us now to break to the upside. A lot of volume in the market at the moment. And let's go to the hourly chart. Let's go there on the on the daily. Well, and on the daily we can see something very important. I want to show you that, and I did talk about it yesterday already, but it didn't happen yesterday. Let's see if it happened now. No, but we have a golden cross forming, and that is the same or very similar golden cross that we have on the Bitcoin chart as well, where we have that 50-day moving average crossing above the 200. Hasn't happened yet, but it will happen tomorrow. I'm certain. This is I can't zoom in further, but this is just where is the, you can see where the where we are now here on the 50-day moving average is just here, and the 200-day moving average is here, and you have that golden cross when the 50-day crosses above the 200. Don't expect a huge jump when that happens, because people see it coming anyway. So a lot of it is already priced into the market, but when that happens, it's normally a longer term trend that you can expect, that there will be a longer term bull trend or uptrend. That's typically what happens. Sometimes, rarely, these are also some, like fake breakouts, fake crosses, but typically when this happens, it's really a bullish confirmation. And we have this on Bitcoin as well, possibly in the next couple of days. This looks to me it will happen tomorrow or so. That could obviously be another push now for the price at the moment. On the daily, the ADX shows really bullish. The DI line is above the red DI line, and the ADX is showing a strong trend to the upside. RSI also on the up, above 70 now, overbought, but of course that happens in an uptrend, and we are on the MACD as well, making even higher highs. So no indication that this trend is slowing down at the moment. What I'd be interested to see, I haven't actually checked that, is the Bollinger Bands. We're going to have a look at that quickly. Next targets here after 250. If we break through the 250, next one is 285 and then $3 based on Fibonacci extension levels, the 1.272 and the 1.382. And after that, you've got the 331, which is the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. And the last main one is the $3.80. All right, so let me delete this one here and then I put on the Bollinger Bands, because yesterday I told you that we were extended over the upper band of the Bollinger Band and we needed to break back in, which we did. And based on that, I said we should really have seen the worst here of this consolidation. So let's just take a look at it. I haven't looked at it before the video, so let's just do it together. And again, yes, very, very beautifully, you can see that we've actually snapped back in. I did say, and you can watch the video, I did say we need to snap back into the Bollinger Bands. And as soon as we do that, we can continue the move to the upside, which we did. And now we're overextended again, so I expect a small consolidation back into the top upper band of the Bollinger Bands. Where is that currently? It's hard to see here, but it's probably around 220. So we might now bounce back to 220. And that might have already happened when you watch this video. Let's take a look on the 4 hour, if we can see that a little bit clearer. On the 4 hour, we're actually in the upper, we've already snapped back in on the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, no need really to worry. It looks like we've already snapped back. And you can clearly see that normally when you overextend over the upper end of the Bollinger Bands, you snap back in and then you can continue your move to the upside. And how does it look like on the hourly? Yeah, also we overextended, we broke out of the Bollinger Band and now we're breaking back in, we're snapping back in, seem to be staying above that support line here now. Okay, so I've just put the Donchian channels on the chart, which is different from the Bollinger Band. So Donchian channel is an indicator that I really like to use. It shows normally you enter a trade when you push at least 2 touches. You break into the Donchian channel with 2 touches to the upside, and from that last impulsive move, you would have entered the trade here at around 145 on the daily. It always depends on the time frame you're trading, but on the daily you would have broken, you would have started here, and then you wouldn't have exit. You only exit when the candle closes below the orange middle line. That hasn't happened yet, so you would still stay in the trend, in the trade at the moment. You're currently here. You wouldn't now exit until you get below 175 at the moment. So you're still in the trade. You would have entered at pretty much here, maybe 145, and you would still stay in the trade, because as long as you don't get below 175, that's only the current state, then you would stay in the trade, because we are just breaking that Donchian channel continuously to the upside. You can see now that we sort of stopped now to push it even higher, but let's see where that candle closes. It currently looks that we've can't push it higher at the moment, but on the daily we still see all these indicators going up. I can't see a slowing down of the trend. Of course, we need to see how that now carries on. That daily candle now needs to close above that white line. As long as that happens, I think then we continue that momentum. If we slow down, it needs to get our attention, because then there could be such a strong selling pressure at this level here that it seems to be very hard to push through at the moment. And then we just need to have our eyes on that and could potentially see another consolidation. But most importantly, we're pushing to the 250, and in my opinion, shouldn't take long until we break that, just purely because of how the buying pressure at the moment. And there is a lot of selling pressure up there as well, but the indicators are showing really positive. And I showed you the Fibonacci extension levels as well. So looking all good, especially on the hourly here as well. So we could be forming another bull flag at the moment. Let's just take another look at the 4 hour chart briefly. But as long as we stay at the moment above that trend line, looking really good. On the 4 hour chart, we've got a double bottom, guys. That is good. So we need to break that. We need to break that neckline here at 250. We know that is the key level at the moment. And we have a lot of buying pressure at the moment. So let's see. A lot of rejection as well. So buyers and sellers are fighting, but this could now really lead to an ascending triangle here in which we are trading. So it won't be long before we have a breakout. Hopefully to the upside. In my opinion, it should be to the upside. That's what the indicators show me and the price action. All right, hopefully that video was helpful. If you liked it, please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.